Hello everybody, it's Drew from Langlois Vital Nutrition Center here with you. Thank you for watching this video. I'm thrilled that you are. This is part 2 on microplastics. In the previous video, I talked about why plastics are a problem, and I mentioned a recent study that proved that microplastics are able to get into our brain. Yes, you heard me correctly, and I'll say it again for you. Eating foods that have microplastics in them gives those microplastics the opportunity to get into our brain. I wish that this was a science fiction novel that I was talking about, but this is real life. So in this video and the next video, what I'm going to do is talk about ways to nourish your brain and help protect it. And then the next video, we're going to talk about how to help detoxify your brain in case some of those gnarly microplastics already snuck in there. So let's talk about nourishing your brain. How to nourish your brain. First thing is fat. Did you know that a huge portion of your brain is actually made out of fat? So if a playground bully ever called you a fathead, they were just scientifically accurate, not really an insult. Best fat for your brain is going to be omega-3s. You've heard this before. We usually get these from fish. So eat your salmon, your cod, all that good stuff. The other thing is, if we get grass-fed beef, that is also an excellent source of omega-3s for us, but it has to be grass-fed. As soon as those cows aren't fed grass, the ratio of omega-3 to other fats in them, it's lost. So, if we're going to have beef, we want it to be grass-fed for the sake of the omega-3 content. Another thing I like to do is I like to use a fish oil supplement because it is very rich in omega-3s. The Old Prima line from Standard Process is one of my favorites. They have 3 different ones that are all called Old Prima. Whichever one you go with, it's a source of omega-3s. It's going to support the functioning and the health of your brain. Next big thing to nourish your brain is going to be minerals. Man, does your brain love minerals? It allows for a lot of the activity that occurs inside of our brain. So the best thing you can do for minerals, you can eat the veggie soup recipe that we have. What's that? You don't have that recipe? All right, leave a comment. We're going to email it to you. Veggie soup, loaded with minerals. We're also going to make sure that on a regular basis, we eat, you guessed it, vegetables. So even if it isn't in the soup form, we just want to make sure that all the time we're eating our vegetables, those are a very rich source of minerals. Now, if you're like me, you don't like to kind of do a good job. So I also take organically bound minerals by Standard Process. This product has a broad spectrum, a nice variety of different minerals in it that support, you guessed it, brain function. It's a great way to nourish your brain. So, we know that microplastics are a problem. There are studies proving that microplastics can get into our brain. So what are we going to do about it? Well, one of the first steps is nourishing our brain. We're going to do that with good fats like omega-3s from fish, grass-fed beef, and quality fish oil supplements. And we're going to do it with minerals like veggie soup. I'm serious, we will send you the recipe if you ask for it. Eating vegetables and taking a mineral supplement like organically bound minerals by Standard Process. I hope you have questions. I also kind of hope you're a little bit upset that microplastics might be in your brain. It'll probably help you take action on it and help other people who probably have microplastics in their brain. You can look forward to part 3 coming your way soon. Have a great day.